Hi everyone, Lorewalker Neko here, and, well, tonight is a very special night in World of Warcraft. Um, Tonight is the last night before the world changes, again. Um, Today is the day before, the lovely Tuesday reset we've all come to know and love, but it's also the day before, the last wing of Raid Finder opens, looking for Raid, to finish up the Legion encounter, defeat Sargeras and, you know, take back control of our world. So, as we all know, there's going to be some giant changes to the world. At this point, you should know it's going to be a giant sword plunged into Azeroth itself. I'm going to head out to the area where that sword's coming down to get one last look at it before the world changes. So I'm going to start here in Uldum, as this is the closest, location that we can get to, since, we're not Horde and we can't go straight to, like Mulgore or something. I still think this would be closer even if I was on a Horde character. Anyway, let's head off. Sun is setting. It's very appropriate, I suppose, that the sun is setting in Warcraft. And for the last time on the area we're about to visit, I think I'm going to head towards the southern part of Silithus first, towards the Temple of Ahn'Qiraj and the ruins of Ahn'Qiraj, the two raids that opened up during the original war effort, where you got to bang the gong and stuff. I didn't get to bang the gong. I was asleep during, the hours that happened, so always been a little sad about that. But, classic Warcraft is coming. But here we go. Silithus. Land of, well, creepy crawly things. And, this is also the area where people would have to come if they wanted to get Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker, as has been told so many times in chat. But I always did really like this area. It was always, a hard area to get to as a low-level character back in vanilla. And really, I don't even think most people came here. I know my rating stopped here. Like, I did not even get out to, Naxxramas in the original vanilla, because the group I was raiding with, we couldn't even beat, we couldn't beat the Ahn'Qiraj, so if you didn't get that gear, you weren't going to Nax. But anyway, I wonder what will happen to Argus, as you can see up in the distance there. Which I thought was really cool when, Argus just showed up, above Azeroth, so everybody that looked up would see it. I thought that was, fantastic. So I wonder if that will still be there. Oh, who knows? That's why we're doing this video. The ruins. Many a player has come here. I know in a lot of times when there would be like new servers created, people would start new characters just to try and get that mount that was one time per server. I did also like that it was so, open. Like, raids and dungeons back in vanilla were huge, time-consuming things. And this one was interesting because when it opened, it had two raids. One for, smaller groups and one for bigger groups. And, I like that you can fly up and get an overall sense of, that's what the actual raid looked like, top down. Of course, way back in the day, you could not fly in this area. Otherwise, we would have just flown over the walls, and we wouldn't have had to ring any gongs or, start the war effort or anything. But, this area is rich, in history, with old gods, the Black Kingdom, and stuff like that. Over there is where you start your going down, achievements. You go into that building and head down. Eventually, run into S'thun or Cthulhu, however you like to say it. But yeah, I remember this area well. I am wondering if the little quest givers are still out here. I assume they are, because, not much has changed here. One of the few things that hasn't changed in all the years. Oh yeah, there they are. These guys would give you like your class weapons and like a ring and something else. But yeah, who remembers that? Any hunters get that? Oh man, you can actually see that in the Hunter Order Hall right as you're leaving. It's on the left in the Hunter Order Hall, hanging on the wall. Yeah. But yeah, look at these glorious stats for back in the day.
I am listening.
Guess you won't be able to get these again. Because I imagine, you know, they've got to change this area. Unless they just leave this whole thing alone. They do still have the event, you know, in the calendar to keep this area as a like once a year world event to hang your tabards, your faction tabard over the area. The Horde's tabard's up now. I wonder who I'll fight for this year. Man, I love this area. Just look at this. Look at all these crystals popping up out of the ground. Do you know how many old god worshippers and, you know, Twilight, you know, peeps hung out here? A ton. Because, you know, Twilight cultists and whatnot, you know, worship the void and old gods and whatnot like that. Where are we at right now? Just give you an idea. I'm sure this map will be completely different come tomorrow. I can't wait. I hope it's going to be awesome, but I wanted to take one last look. This crystal down here looks kind of special, all glowy and stuff, and it's red, not like the rest of them. And I got some cultists here. Oh, they want to fight. Hold on. I can't imagine these guys will be here come tomorrow. I mean, they're like the enemy of Sargeras and the Legion as much as the rest of us are. Quite honestly, lore-wise. Just gonna fly around here a little bit more. Take one last look at the Crystal Vale. Yeah. Then we'll head on over to the little area where I remember a lot of Night Elves being. There's a faction out here you could gain rep with. Get some shoulder pieces, a headpiece. It's a really weird looking set of gear. But yeah, man, this place is just awesome. And now it's going to be gone. No one will ever come here again. I guess nobody probably came here for years. But, you know, that's okay. No big deal. I mean, I'm wondering, though, if Sargeras, you know, is purposefully stabbing his sword directly in this area. It would make sense, because I don't think we ever really defeated Cthulhu down in the raid. I think we just defeated like the very top piece of him, like an iceberg kind of thing. That's just, you know, my 2 cents. So maybe, you know, Sargeras knows that and he's plunging the sword in here to try and, you know, in his own way, try and save the world. Or, you know, he's not really trying to save any worlds. He's trying to destroy them so he can, you know, burn out the corruption of the void, you know, lords and the old gods and whatnot. So in a way, you know, maybe he's helping us. You know, it would be really awesome if, you know, in one of the future raids or dungeons or something, you know, we go like underground. We're going to spend a lot of time underground. I'm almost positive. Because that's where the old gods like to dwell. That's where they corrupted Neltharion, better known as Deathwing. So I'm pretty sure we're going to spend a lot of time underground, you know, fighting. And it would be really awesome if, you know, one of those raids had like part of an old god pinned under the sword while you fought them. Oh look, a bow. There's somebody wanted out here. I'll go do that. Might be the last time I get to do that. Bow's kind of ugly, but we'll do that. And we'll check out the rest of this area real quick.
I am listening.
Farewell. Hello. A Shah fell out.
Ah, I've been expecting you. Walk with me, Red.
Greetings.
Now this lovely night elf up here, the commander, you used to turn in things to him to up your rep with the Cenarian Circle, was what it was, yeah. You also turned in quests to him and other stuff. I believe you brought the head of the boss of the ruins. You brought that back to him. But yeah, nothing else there. Let's see what else we can find. I remember there being something in this tower. I'm gonna go play with that tower real quick, because it probably won't be here tomorrow. Or maybe it will be. It's on the outskirts, kind of up on a rocky ledge. Maybe this will still exist. Who knows? That's the fun. I'm recording this and talking at the same fun times, by the way. Maybe there wasn't anything here. Oh wait, no. There we go. There's somebody. My dragon can't get in.
Peace be with you.
Rallo Shan, the Eternal Watcher. 1,000 years ago, they began their march of destruction across Kalimdor. And you're the only one left, or one of the only ones left. I remember you. I don't really remember what you did, but I do remember you. You've been slain 100 times. You're always awake here, alive. You're a herald for a new age. Yes. Yeah, there's some more good little lore bits for you. The Nightmare in the current Legion expansion. You know, the Nightmare was corrupting the... Oh, wait. Well, did that too late. The Nightmare was, you know, corrupting the Emerald Dream. And, you know, the Nightmare is corrupted by the old gods. I mean, we even fought, you know, Il'gynoth, you know, who returned to Ny'alotha, you know, after being defeated, to go see his buddy Enzoth, presumably. And presumably they've gone to Ny'alotha, which at this point, you know, since, you know, again, I think Sargeras has a very particular purpose in stabbing this area. Perhaps Ny'alotha is below Silithus. Yeah, maybe. Time will tell. You know, it's either there or, you know, in the depths of the ocean, which, you know, seemed to make more sense, but, you know, perhaps it's under here. Perhaps it's under here. Well, alright. I guess I'm done here. So I'm going to go to bed and wait for that 6-7 hour update. And I'll see you then. Well, actually, maybe I'll go kill this little thing and turn it in and get that bow. Because he is my quest. Maybe the last time anybody gets to kill him. But I want to get that bow, just because. Alright, now I'll see you tomorrow. On the next night. Alright, we've defeated Argus, a whole planet. Well, a Titan that came out of a planet. We defeated it. And now, I'm gonna head on back down to Silithus and see what's going on. Well, assuming my dragon can fly. Ooh, there it is. That is the Sword of Sargeras. As you could tell from my map, I was a whole zone away when this thing phased in. Yeah, it's, you know, dark and cloudy in this area, but I think they're just above the pommel. You can see the little shimmer where Argus used to be in the skyline, so they did totally take Argus out of the skyline. No more will we see a planet floating above Azeroth. I'm gonna kind of miss that. I thought that was really kind of cool. But I'm about to cross over into the actual zone here. Ooh, you can sort of see where it's stuck into the world there. Definition is slowly starting to come into focus as we get closer to it. Probably still like, you know, half mile away. Oh man, this looks cool. Oh god, everything's gone. Like, everything. There's nothing left. Silithus, the wound. I just flew over a hive too, but man, look at that. Is that not awesome? Oh, man. Oh yeah, this whole map is just missing. Just missing. And there is one quest there, and there's a strange thing over in the upper right of the map. Yeah, but before we go over there, let's get a better look at this sword. That's pretty freaking cool. Oh, there's like bones moving on the inside of it or something, so this sword is definitely alive. Yeah, I still think he chose this spot to be a very precise strike. Because he was already on top of it when the, you know, the Titans pulled him away. He was already over this area. I think it was on purpose. Man, that is awesome. That is awesome. So, I'm not sure what all this red corruption stuff spewing from the sword is. It's not fell energy. So my guess is it's some sort of corrupted Titan energy. It's also red, so maybe, well, like I said, you can see the spine moving on the inside, so maybe this is a living weapon of some kind, like Sargeras' final, you know, death nail, bury a near planet-sized weapon into a planet to destroy the core. But hey, let's have a look around. Might head out here to where Roloshan was, which the tower looks a little dilapidated. I don't think she's there anymore. There is, oh, there's a little alliance. Peeps down here, looks like it. Oh, we're gonna start building stuff. Okay, alright, got some little NPCs building out here next to the giant sword. Azerothians are a curious race. I haven't seen one of those tents since Pandaria? And there were a few in Draenor, but I remember them mostly in Pandaria and Draenor. Haven't really seen them since. So about a year and a half. Okay, what do we got in here? Just a barracks bunk sort of thing. Okay. Let's get up here and check out the little watchtower now. It's not much of a watchtower anymore. So, definitely, yeah, no sign of our old friend. But hey, perhaps she is immortal and she will pop up somewhere else sooner or later. And over here on the map is that little chat bubble looking thing on the map. Let's see, where are you? Oh, there you are, little glowing NPC. What do you do?
Greetings.
Oh, so perhaps, you know, the powers that be realize we like to go back and look at the way the world used to be? That, you know what? That's cool. I kind of thought it was going to be changed forever and we could never go back, but looks like we do have a way back. I guess that's nifty. But hey, let's keep looking around. I do note that that little star, or little area where Argus used to be, is much more visible here than it was coming through the cloud cover area before here. Yeah, that's the hole where Argus used to be. I wonder if it's like a warp point of some kind, or if we'll ever go back out to it. Ah, man, this is still really awesome. I guess it's kind of cool they kept the way to get to the old one in here. It kind of defeats their purpose of continually changing everything in the game over and over. But hey, I'm not going to complain. I like being able to go back to the past. I don't see any ground creatures very much. What we got here? Looks like some goblin machinery. Yeah, definitely some goblin stuff hanging around here. They got here fast. Yep, pretty nifty. Strange little things protruding. They're drilling for oil here. Wonder if this is like Titan oil or something. Probably. Can we fly inside this? Yeah, it is a no. Ooh. Check out all the lighting. Oh, yeah. That's pretty awesome. They really outdid themselves here. So yeah, awesome. Said awesome a lot. Yep, that is the scene change. It's all different now. You can still see the raids back there, and per the map it doesn't look like those really changed, so they're probably keeping those in the game. Which, you know, again, good. I don't really like when they take all the old stuff out. But anyway, alright, so that is the before and after. The changing world of Azeroth. Yeah, part of me likes that it changes. I really do. The other part of me is like, oh no, I want all the old stuff, but hey, soon we'll have the ability to go back and play, and Ragnaros will be a challenge once again. Speaking of which, I bet, for the third time, I bet we fight Ragnaros, because he is a servant of the old gods, and, you know, this area is, you know, all old god, void lord heavy, so I'm willing to bet we throw it out one more time with the elements of Azeroth, just like we did during the cataclysm. As a side note, if you want to bring a dwarf some toilet paper, this little outhouse is the place to go. Gotta love potty humor and Blizzard. They go together. For some reason. But anyway. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is the first of many videos I hope to make. Just looking at changes, lore. I'm gonna try and cover, you know, major events in Warcraft as they unfold. And maybe look back at a lot of the events of the past as well. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. This is Lorewalker Neko signing off. And remember, Jade Serpent guides you. Goodbye, everyone.